In the last 5 years, I've built a multi-7-figure property portfolio, but I've made some mistakes that cost me time, money, and opportunities. And if you want to build wealth faster than I did, this video will save you years. Now, most people overcomplicate property. They think that they need the perfect deal, the perfect timing, or a big starting budget, and that's just not true. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you the exact principles that I use to buy millions of pounds worth of property, and what I would do if I had to start again today. Number one, and probably one of the biggest, is don't hold property too early in your journey. When you're starting out, your biggest enemy isn't risk, it's slow progress. And everyone preaches buy and hold, but early in your journey, holding kills the momentum. In my first few years, I held onto deals that I shouldn't have held onto, and I should have sold. I trapped equity, I trapped cash flow, and that slowed down my growth. And when you're small, your goal isn't to build a pension, your goal is to build capital. Buy well, do a refurb, flip, trade, stack cash, go again. Later, once you've got the scale, then you hold for long-term wealth. Number two, raise finance as soon as possible. One of the biggest leaps in my journey came from when I stopped trying to do everything with my money. And if you want to grow beyond 1 to 2 deals a year, you must learn to raise finance. Not in a begging way, but in a professional, structured, compliant, value-driven way. Investors don't care about your past. They care about, can you find deals? Can you manage the risk? Can you communicate well? And once I understood this, everything changed. My deal flow went up, my momentum went up, and the size of my portfolio exploded. Number three, build a cash flow business. Property is amazing, but it's slow. Deals take months, refurbs take months, refinances take months. So if you're relying on property as your only income, you're gonna struggle. Every single top level investor that I know built a cash flow business alongside their portfolio. And for me, having a cash flow business gave me the freedom to invest aggressively, survive in tough markets, take bigger opportunities, and avoid desperation and bad decision making buying bad deals. Now, your business funds the portfolio and your portfolio builds the wealth. You need both. Number four, personal branding. The most underrated accelerator in property right now. It is literally like a time machine. The personal brand that you build gets you deals that you wouldn't find anywhere else. Investors who trust you before even meeting you. Partnerships with people that you couldn't even reach because they are way above your level. A reputation that makes things easier. And people think branding means going dancing and throwing your hands about on TikTok, all of that sort of stuff. It doesn't. It means documenting your journey, sharing your learning, sharing your results, sharing your failure. And the biggest thing is being consistent. I've raised more money, found more deals, and met more partners through my brand than any direct outreach I have ever done. So go and build a personal brand. And number five, get around people further ahead than you. This one sounds simple, but it's the most powerful. When I started hanging around with people 5, 10, even 20 years ahead of me, my entire perspective changed. They'd already made every mistake I was about to make, and they warned me before I made them. You're not just paying for mentorship or a network, you're buying time, the most precious thing in the world, okay? And your environment ultimately dictates this growth. So if you want to play a bigger game, you need to surround yourself with people who are already playing it. So if I had to start my entire journey tomorrow, these 5 principles that I've just given you would get me back to 7 figures in no time. Don't hold too early. Raise finance as soon as possible. Build a cash flow business. Build a personal brand. And get around people who are where you want to be. Now, I can help you do all of those things inside the Members Club. We are the UK's most exclusive property network. We help people who just want to get started and involved in property, all the way up to celebrities and professional footballers. So if you want to play a bigger game, you want to get around the right people, get in the rooms, elevate your circle, raise capital, buy property, build wealth, make a shed load of money, hit the link in the description.